Hi everybody, this is Ben Sonderoth with the Learning Technology Center of Illinois, and I'm here to give you a couple of quick tech tips to help get your school year started off in the right direction. So without further ado, let's dive in. All right, first we're going to start in Google Classroom. You've probably got a lot of old classes from last year in there and you're kind of like, don't need these anymore, need to get them out of my way. Well, that's good because they're actually still in your students' ways too. So let's go ahead and just archive a couple of these. So when you're in your classroom, what you can do is when you find an old class, so we've got this Bradford one here, I can click on the three dots and then I can say archive. And what happens is that class then now disappears from my main classroom feed, but it didn't go away completely. If you click on the three dots, scroll down just a little bit, you can see archived classes, and there it is. Now, it's important to note, none of your stuff from that class disappeared. It still exists. All the files are still in Google Drive, and you can re-pull them back by using the reuse post. So that's one quick tip to make sure you clean up your Google Classroom for you and your students. So I've already got my assignment ready to go, and there's a couple of things in Google Classroom that can help make your workflow a lot easier. So I've got my assignment here, and one of the things that's pretty cool about Google is anytime you get some of these, the title or even naming a topic, you can put emojis in them. Now this is helpful, one, because it's kind of fun, but two, you can actually let kids know what needs to be done with that particular assignment. So if you're going to grade it, for example, you can right-click in the title area, and you should see emojis and symbols. A Mac or a PC or a Chromebook, they might be a little bit different. But now what I can do is I can do check, and here I can put in a check mark, and that's going to be able to maybe be my visual cue to my students to say, hey, we're grading this assignment. So that's just a nice way that you can do it to let your kids know. And it's just fun. You can put also fun emojis in there to title your assignments. And you can also do that for your topics in Google Classroom. So adding emojis to your titles and your topics in Google Classroom, super cool way to engage your students. Up next, we've got a nice feature in Google Classroom that got released in the middle of last year, so you might have missed it. And that's the ability to schedule assignments across multiple classes. So if you teach the same prep 3, 4, 5 different times and you don't want to have to keep reusing the post or going back and finding it or recreating the wheel every single time. So first thing we're going to do is inside of our assignment, we're going to go up to 4. And in here, we're going to go ahead and check a couple of the classes that we want to use. And then when I'm done and I have my classes selected, I go up to the little down arrow here and I click schedule. Now this is going to open up now my schedule to multiple classes window, which is awesome because here I can tell it that I want it to schedule on, say, the 28th. And then this class, though, I don't need it to schedule out until the 29th. I can also adjust due dates and topics based on those classes. So if there is some differences, I can make sure that it's customized for each of them. Or you can see up here, I can say copy settings to all. And it's going to take the first one and duplicate that down the list. Super cool way to schedule out assignments across multiple classes. And all I have to do to finish it up, hit schedule. I hope you enjoyed these quick tips for Google Classroom. Good luck as you start the school year, or if you found this video after the start, I hope these tips helped maybe get your classroom a little bit more organized for you and your kiddos. And if you need any help, please reach out to the LTC or your local ROE, and we're always happy to help in anything that involves education. Until next time, thanks for watching.